All right, so this is May 2015, question number 5. It says a car is traveling at a constant speed of 54 kilometers per hour. Where to calculate the distance it traveled in 2.25 hours. So the first thing, if you all remember, I think back then when we did this, there's a magic triangle, D at the top, S and T. Whatever you want, you would cover. So if we cover distance, at the bottom we have distance is equal to speed times time. So here, distance is equal to speed. This is speed times time. The speed here is 54 kilometers per hour, multiplied by the time, which is 2.25. So this is equal to 54 multiplied by 4 2s 8 and 1 9 over 4. So therefore the distance would be equal to, so this would be 54 times 9 divided by 4. The distance, this says this distance is 121.5, and this is kilometers. So distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. So to get the distance traveled in 2.25 hours, multiply the speed by the time. Now, since the speed is in kilometers per hour, the distance must be in kilometers. II is asking us to calculate the time in seconds it takes to travel 315 meters. So we're asked to find time, and time is equal to distance divided by speed. All right, but here the distance is in meters, but the speed that we have is in kilometers per hour. So you can't be working with separate units like that. So if your distance is in meters, your speed needs to be something in meters as well. So here we're told that 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5/18 meters per second. So therefore, 54 kilometers per hour would be equal to 5/18 multiplied by 54. So if 1 is 5/18, 54 would be 5/18 multiplied by 54. So let's see what we get. I think 18 goes into 54 3 times. So that would make this answer be 15, but let's double check. All right, so I'm correct. So the speed, 54 kilometers per hour, is the same as saying 15 meters per second. The speed, 54 kilometers per hour, is the same as saying 15 meters per second. Now, time is equal to distance divided by speed. So this would be 315 meters divided by 15 meters per second. And so the time would be 21 seconds. So if your distance is meters and your speed is meters per second, the time you get would be seconds. All right. Let's go to the B part of the question. The B part of the question says, write the following scales in the form 1 to x. So we're going to write our scale in colon format. All right, a scale has no unit. So to get rid of the units, we need to have both units on the same both units the same unit on both sides. 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters, so this is 1 millimeters to 1,000 millimeters. Thus divide by millimeter, divide by millimeter. So this is 1 to 1,000. So a scale of 1 millimeter to 1 meter is the same as saying 1 to 1,000. 2 centimeters to 6 meters. What we have to remember here is that it is a 100 meters, centimeter that makes a meter. So this is going to be 2 centimeters to 600 centimeters. Divide both sides by 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters. So this is 1 to 300. All right, so this is 1 to 300. All right, continuing. All right, so the C part of the question now says, the map shown below is drawn on a grid of 1 centimeter square. PQRS are 4 tracking stations. PQRS are 4 tracking stations. The scale of the map is 1 to 2,000. All right, so continuing. So the scale is 1 to 2,000, and we're asked to determine in centimeters the distance from Q to R. So remember they told us that all of these is 1 centimeter. So from Q to R, it is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters. So QR is 6 centimeters. Do you agree? Remember, they told that the entire thing is drawn on a grid of 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter squares. Then we're asked to determine by counting the area in centimeter square of the plane PQRS. So let's count them. They said we should count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I'm not going to count the other. I guarantee you 100% that this must be 6. How do I know that? If I did this, I would have gotten another 12. And since I just draw one straight line across it, if the entire thing is 12, this shaded piece here must be 6. So if I'm to determine by counting the area in square centimeters of PQRS, the answer is the area of PQRS is 18 centimeters square. All right, and then we're asked to determine the actual distance in kilometers from Q to R. Now remember the scale is 1 to 2,000. All right, now this is map and this is actual, map to actual. And on the map, QR is 6. The actual I don't know, I'm going to call it X. Then I'm going to cross multiply. 1 times X is X is equal to 6 times 2,000. So therefore X, which is the distance QR, is equal to 12,000 centimeters. All right. The examiner asks for the answer in kilometers. So you have to divide this by 100,000 because it is 100,000 centimeters that's equal to 1 kilometer. So you have to divide this by 100,000. The answer is QR 0.12 kilometers. The length of QR is 0.12 kilometers. All right. The last part of the question, it says the actual area in square meters of PQRS. The actual area in square meters of PQRS. Here's what we know. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 2,000 centimeters. Or I could say 1 centimeters, if I divide this by 100, is equal to 20 meters. All right. 1 centimeter is equal to 20 meters. If I square both sides, I'm going to get 1 centimeter square is equal to 400 meters square. 1 centimeter square is equal to 400 meters square. All right. So now the actual area is 18 centimeters square. So this is going to be equal to 400 times 18. Remember, 1 centimeter square is 400 meters square. So 18 centimeters square would be 18 multiplied by 400. And that answer would come out to be this comes out to be 7,200 meters square. So the area of PQRS actual, the actual area is equal to 7,200 meters square meter. 7,200 square meters.